Okay, so most of you guys know by now that like Mexican butterworts are my favorite plants. I call it pink fever. I've got it really hard, and I think if you look at a terrarium like this, it's really easy to see why. I've shown this many times on short walkthroughs through the nursery, but I wanted to kind of like take a little bit more time and just look at what's actually growing here, maybe show you like bit by bit what everything is. On this end, I have Lauiana by Gigantea. We sold that lots and lots of those. These little guys that are climbing up the wall are mostly marginatas with the fine purple veins on the flowers. That's a marginata. But then these are marginata hybrids. Morenensis alba by a marginata with the white flowers. These are rectifolia with the pink flowers, rectifolia by a marginata. Anyways, those ones, the marginata grows next to wet waterfalls in Mexico, so they're perfect for climbing up wet walls like that. We also have pure Giganteas here. You can see where they get their name. They have these huge leaves. They're the largest of the butterworts. And then this is Gigantea by Moctezuma. And Moctezuma has thin leaves, so this has like thin leaves, but really giant thin leaves. Those are really cool. Down here in the front, this is a cross, I think Gracilis by Marginata. I made that a few years ago. It's very tiny, but all it says is little white flowers. This is one of my favorites in the tank, this huge plant. This is Morenensis A by species Sumidero 1. And it just has some of the biggest flowers that I've made so far. In fact, this lower petal often gets caught when it's trying to open. It's so big. We put that through the lab this year, so I think we'll have them for sale soon. This is Morenensis Veracruz by Crasafolia. I was really excited to make that cross. I love it because it's so crazy pink, and then the rosettes are actually upright. The leaves are like semi-upright, like a lotus flower. It's really cool. All in here is Gigantea by Ellersay. Obviously, I cross a lot of things by Gigantea. These are pure Ignata right here, which is looking so pretty, with a little purple edge. On these mounted rocks are really neat. We've got Cyclosecta. Coming up all the way here is Cyclosecta. You can see they're starting to make their succulent rosettes. So they're a little less purple than they would be when they have these kind of chunky leaves for propagation. These are Rotundifloras, which is another little miniature species you don't see too terribly often, with condoi in the rocks here. There's a little Crasafolia hiding over there. It's named Crasafolia because it has crassula-like leaves while it's dormant like this. Or not dormant, but winter succulent. All these giant Ellersay are really spectacular along the rocks. That's as big as Ellersay gets probably. There's even like a little Pinguicula lusitanica colony, which comes from Spain, Portugal, and England over there. All kinds of things in here. There's a great cluster of Cyclosecta by Marginata on this end of the wall. Anyways, I think if you didn't already love Mexican butterworts when this video started, you probably do now.